Hey, good morning, Coco here. Motivational Drive-By on this special edition. It's Christmas week. In fact, it's Monday, December 21st, the first day of winter. Now, if you've been in Chicagoland, you might not have realized that it's not winter yet, but as of today it is. I'm not really sure what time, but it doesn't really matter. And thought we'd do something a little bit different. Today I'm sitting in front of the cat's tree. It didn't start out that way. It started out being our Christmas tree, but the cats decided that they were going to climb in it, knock it down. One cat used to would just run and jump into it while the other climbed in it. Garland on the floor. I mean, right now there's tinsel all, the little sprinkly things from the garland all over the floor. Can't keep up with it. The cats just love it. Everybody should have a kitty cat at Christmas time. Maybe 2 or 3. But, so I'm going to call this one, only 4 days till Christmas. I do a program where I go through many different steps about dealing with different aspects of Christmas and the stress and all the problems we put ourselves within. And I'll be doing that for the next 3 days. Up through Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Not quite sure what I'll do, but Christmas Eve we'll talk about a few other odds and ends. But the gist is everybody puts himself under so much pressure right now. Hanukkah's over. And Christmas, the reason for this is because it is Christmas. It's not the holiday, it is Christmas. And if this is an introduction to some of you to me, you might be seeing me on Facebook. You can go back to the page and you'll see Motivational Drive-By. You can click on that. It'll get you to the main website where I have some links. If you go to jimcoco.com, you'll see a page called Ravings of a Madman, and I go on and on about political correctness and the nonsense that is. It's good fun. Make you laugh. But Christmas is here for a reason. And getting past all the religious stipulations and kind of doing the Charles Dickens kind of concept, I want to talk a little bit about Christmas as a state of mind. Ebenezer Scrooge at the end of the Christmas Carol talked about celebrating Christmas and making every day Christmas. Well, we're in Christmas week. 4 days ago. I don't care if you're Jewish, if you're Muslim, if you're Buddhist, if you're agnostic, or if you're Christian and just don't practice. Christmas can be, should be, must be a state of mind. You need, once again, if you know what I've been doing over the last few months, you recognize like one of my reoccurring themes is I talk about being a better person. I am a better person today than I was a month ago, a week ago, a year ago. And thus, it's important to recognize the importance of that. Well, this is a perfect week to start that. To start being a better person. To stop being as judgmental. To stop yelling at people when you're driving in the car. Okay, you make a joke, you say, oh my God. But you know how you yell at them, you honk, tap the horn to wake them up. They're texting, they're talking on the phone. Tap on the horn, don't lay on the horn. Smile. Wish them a Merry Christmas. Don't be worried about the whole political correct nonsense because it's just nonsense. Christmas is a state of mind. And if there's any doubt, even use that phrase. I'm talking about Christmas being a state of mind where people want to be better, want to help people. Later today, if you're on your way to work, you know, rummage through that ashtray in your car and grab a handful of the change that's in there. If you're at home right now, grab a handful of change out of the change drawer. If you're at work, you always have some change laying in that drawer. Put it in your pocket this week. You know, when you see those people ringing the bell for Salvation Army, you know, take some money out and put it in that bucket. It's helping people. It's a good thing. And I don't know, I've volunteered for many years to ring that bell, and it's a freeze your ass off kind of thing sometimes. Sometimes it's wet, sometimes it's cold. Thank the person for doing that, but make sure you toss some money in. Also, if you have some charity that you contribute to, you know, times are tough. I understand that. But even a buck, a couple dollars, $3 or $4, $5, $10, whatever you can give, put it in an envelope, send it to them. They need every nickel, dime, and penny because everybody's cutting back. And these are people who are doing good things. If you work for a non-for-profit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's a message that you really need to, you know, talk to people, even if it's $1, if it's $2, you know, or like for the Salvation Army, it's that little handful of change that's sitting in your, you know, in your cup holder, you know, or your ashtray in your car. Consider that. It's really important. Now, over the next few days, I'm going to talk about some other issues. You know, there's aspects, you know, within the family at the holidays, lots of stress, and there's 3 main areas I'm going to talk about. One has to do with paradigm shifts within your family, be it marriage, divorce, death, sickness, people are away, you know, you're separated from some of your loved ones. We're going to talk about that and how, you know, how to overcome some of that. We're going to talk about loneliness as another aspect of this where, you know, there's so many lonely people. We're going to deal with, kind of make your list and check it twice, that whole Santa Claus thing. And think of some of your friends, some of your acquaintances, maybe even some of the black sheeps of your acquaintances that, cat in the tree, that are alone right now. And think about what, you know, including them in something. Going out for a drink, inviting them over for, you know, Christmas dinner or a Christmas, you know, or an eggnog or whatever you guys do. There's lots of parties, there's lots of things going on. There's a few people that really are forgotten. Those are the people you need to think about. We'll talk more about that. So this is just kind of an introduction to me and what I do. For some of you new people, for some of the people who know who I am, we're going to get into some more detail. Once again, these are little excerpts from a program I do just before Christmas. There's a New Year's program I'll probably just do a little bits and pieces of as well. But so, 4 days of Christmas. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have the most spectacular, amazing, stupendous day of your life. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Ho, ho, ho.